What's up, you guys? Alright, so we are at the Love's Travel Center in Prosser, Washington right now. About time to make our delivery here. Double check what people are doing here. Alright, it's time to go make our delivery at the Walmart Distribution Center, which is less than 10 miles away from here. In Grandview. We're going to head west on I-82 in a second here. You got the map there to help you out. Yeah, I ended up, it's going to be this load I picked up and where did I get it from? I'm forgetting now. Americold. Yeah, Americold in Dallas, Texas. Let's get out of here real quick and it's going to be a short trip, so it should be a pretty short video too, really, compared to what you're used to seeing from me. Still curious to know what exactly they're building here. I don't know, but the way that lot looks like it's set up, I don't think it's a truck stop. I could be wrong though. Alright, let's continue this when the light turns green, I guess. Alright guys, so yeah, I mentioned I picked it up in Dallas. I can tell you about how the trip over here went, but I have something a little bit more interesting for you guys. Because a lot of you guys who regularly watch my channel also happen to be friends with somebody I just happened to meet up with here yesterday. ScottieD67 here on YouTube. Good friend of mine, former JCT driver, and a fellow troublemaker there with me. But yeah, he was already here. I guess he would dropped a trailer in his company's drop yard in Grandview, and decided to bobtail over here and hang out. And it just so happened I was going to stop here myself anyway. I think he stopped here with nothing to do with me planning on being here. It was just worked out better for him. But it just turns out it was a convenient place for me too. I could have parked right down the lake, literally a block away from the guard shack over here at this Walmart, but like, I'm doing a 34-hour reset. I don't want to do a 34 parked on the side of the side street there all the entire time if I don't need to be. So I went over here to the got all the way to the Walmart DC, to the exit for it, sent in a arrival call, and then I could have PC'd back to the truck stop, but I was like, I'm already in drive mode anyway, and I'm doing a 34 regardless. I was gonna stop here and get reefer fuel, top off my reefer tank before I started the break anyway, so I didn't see it much carrying if I did a 30, if I PC'd over or drove on drove times, because I had drive time to work with. So, and on top of that, there's a weigh station over here on the eastbound side. I saw that it was open when I was on my way to the Walmart, and I figured, it's just less question for them to ask or get suspicious about. Not like, it would have been totally legit for me to do, but why attract that kind of attention if it turns out I come back in this way and there's and I get pulled in and inspected. But as luck would have it, turned out the weigh station was closed by the time I came back around. Then it's only a few miles. You're going to see it here in a minute. So now we're PCing back over to the customer because like I said, I came over here to the Love's for a personal reason. I was already at the Walmart DC. I just drove away from there by choice for a personal reason. Alright, so yeah, Scotty, we ended up having a really good hangout there. We ended up hanging out for over 5.5 hours before he needed to get back to his truck and get some sleep and all that, because he was going to be, I think, grabbing a load in somewhere in the area here. I can't remember. and taking it to Seattle. It's only a couple 100-mile drive from here to Seattle, so it's not like it's that far away. Yeah, I'm not even sure it's 200 miles, to be honest with you. Yeah, it's less than that, because it's about 80 miles from where we're at to I-90. And then it's about 100 and, well, yeah, it is just shy of 200 miles, I guess, because it's right around 110-ish from where 82 and 90 meet up to where 90 runs into I-5 in Seattle. Alright, so yeah, it was really good hangout, and we also had pretty productive discussion about video production as well. I actually showed him my process with all the cameras that I work with and what video editor I use and how I work with that video editor. He gave me some ideas too that, now here's the way station I'm talking about right here. I gave him some other ideas as well, and I don't know, he might see some enhancements to his YouTube channel on future videos, or to mine because, you know, some of the feedback he gave me. So, yeah, it was a good time. I spent at least a few hours hanging out at Starbucks, I think, and then spent the rest of the time hanging out over at my truck before we parted ways. So yeah, it was a good time. Alright, we got 2 exits to go here. The trip up here, I ended up running straight from Dallas up to Vernon, Texas on Highway 287, US 287. Took a nap there. Ended up running up to Amarillo, got a shower there, and then started running up Highway US 87 from there. Ended up making my way up to some W town in Colorado on I-25, in between the New Mexico line and Trinidad, I think. I call it Wiener Schnitzel because I can never remember the damn name of that town. It's a new Love's. Apparently, it's only been there a year from what one of the employees there told me. Yeah, I stopped there. It was good, just under 650 mile shift, so I was very productive. The next shift, I ran just a hair under 700 miles to Brigham City, Utah. I could have made it to 700 by stopping at the Loves of Brigham City, but yeah, I had a Maverick with Dairy Queen, one exit before that. I was like, yeah, who cares about 700? I think Dairy Queen's a little bit more important. Don't know how much I love my Dairy Queen Blizzards. Gotta work on my girlish figure a little bit here, you know. I'm trying to maintain weight, I guess you can call it. I ended up with 699.4 miles logged that shift, though, and I think, yes, that one extra exit to the left would have had me over 700, or as a fellow JCT driver in our group had joked, you know, you can just do a couple laps around the parking lot there, and that'll get you your 700. But it's like, yeah, that's all right. I don't need the 700. Get zoomed in here. You see the Walmart DC over here. We're going to use this exit right here, and then make a right turn. Go a short distance down on the right side. There'll be a side street right there we're going to take. That'll take us straight up to the guard shack. Alright, yeah, then I ran from Brigham City to here. I was just a tad under 600 miles, if I recall. I was originally planning on doing 3 shifts plus a partial fourth. Yeah, a very small portion of a fourth. Either way, I was going to end up here in the area yesterday sometime, whether it was going to be around, yeah, I ended up getting here about 1:45 p.m. So it would have been more like 11 p.m. or so had I done it in 4 shifts and so with 3 10-hour breaks along the way instead. So that was why I pushed it. I wanted to get here early enough with a minimal number of 10-hour breaks en route, and I had a better chance at a 34-hour reset. And as it turns out, by around 11 o'clock tonight, I will have a 34 completes. Get here. Watching our hood mirror there, yeah, we're trying to, even though there's nothing for me to hit there, I like to always watch my towns regardless. Good habit, and I always, you know, and it helps with perfecting the turns. Want to make sure it tracks properly around that white line there, as you guys saw. Alright, we're going to come down here, this next right turn up here. We're going to make the right. See, there's even a sign right here, Walmart Distribution Center right turn lane. Alright, we're getting up a little bit high on the speed here. It's 35 zone, so I guess I better back it off. I was thinking, like, why is this truck going so slow? But there's that 35 sign right there. It's like, yeah, that's probably a good idea to stop. Alright, you see here we got street parking available. If you guys do want to park overnight here, you can. Hopefully I'll be able to find parking here when we're done. I don't have a lot of high hopes that I'll have an easy time finding parking when I get out of there, but I don't know, I might get lucky. Talk some more about that later on. And sadly, you can only park on this side of the street, so it's more of a concern. If yeah, it's only a little after 7 p.m. right now, so wait till I get out of there around 11 or something, or who knows. Might be even more of a problem finding parking. See, it's already looking kind of full here as it is. And the Loves that I just left, the lot was full there. I just vacated the only spot that is now available, or probably taken now. Alright, let's get this rotated there. Okay. Alright guys, we are ready to dock in. I believe this guy's going to stop here at this stop sign here, so... yeah, because I'm pretty sure the lady in there has to check his trailer before he can advance. Alright, we're going to be door 232. Should be over on the right side of that wing. Be a little bit more distant away from the receiving office, which is right in the corner where the two building connections meet up, I guess I would say. You know, like normal Walmart stuff. It took a little bit longer getting through there. Turned out, it took longer for that Martin driver to get through there, to get out of there, but when I was in there checking in, turned out they had some kind of a issue with somebody's load. I don't know if it was the Martin driver or somebody else, but somebody... what's this guy doing? Okay. Alright, so somebody came in with a load of eggs, I guess, that they were trying to deliver, but the PO number for the load that they had, I guess, corresponded to a load that had already been delivered or had gated out or something along that line. I didn't understand. I think even the guard was trying to figure it out himself. What do we got here? 4420. Looks like he's getting ready to dock in or out too, because this truck is all the way yeah, he slid his tandems back too. Probably going to be over here, yeah, it's going to be an open door over here. Got two trucks in a row, and then I'll be in that next one in between the second truck and the Decker truck. I'll get my doors open real quick, and we'll get docked in here. Guys, let's get docked in here. So it turns out another JCT driver in 4420 Yeah, it's the same driver I met. He was picking up in Americold and Dallas at the same time as me. I know he was having a hard time with his tandems. Like the pins wouldn't go in far enough for him to be able to slide them, so he had to build up the pressure. Just don't know if he was having an issue. We'll talk about that on the way out of here or something. Way off here. Yeah, off course of that turn, it overshot. See if I can correct it on time. No, it's not going to happen. Yeah, I went a little bit too fast there. That's my own fault. We'll correct it. I still didn't get the tandems over as far as I want to get them over, but at least I have a lot more room to work with now. We have a winner. Yeah. Should definitely be good there. Damn, son. Alright, so current time is 19:30. I have a 2000 appointment time here to get checked in and also see if he needs help getting those tandems slid again. I don't know if he's I don't know if his tandems weren't sliding early in Dallas because he just didn't have enough air in the system, or if the air is depleting from his system, from his trailer, before he gets a chance to get back there to pull a plunger. So I don't know, see how it goes. Yeah, we'll talk a little bit more about that issue on the way out of here, though, okay? Alright, you guys, we are all done on unloading here. I'm pretty fast. Only off duty for 2 hours and 10 minutes total. Let's see. Alright. Get my status changed here. I don't know what these guys are doing. Seem to be camping out. This isn't the place normally where you're supposed to be doing your empty calls and other stuff and scanning in stuff. You should be away from the dock door when you're doing all that. But nobody's waiting on a dock door, and it's not my problem, so that's all I'm going to say. But really the best practice is get the hell out of the dock door, because somebody could be waiting for it. And I've actually had that happen to me before, where I'm the one waiting for the dock door and somebody's supposed to be out of it, and they're lollygagging and holds me up and holds the dock workers up who probably are waiting for me to get docked in so they can get to work on my trailer. Just saying, guys. All right. What was I talking about earlier, though? Okay. Yeah. So I don't have a pre-plan. I'm on a 34-hour reset. I'm not even done with the 34 yet. I got about an hour or so to go, I think. Just a little bit more than an hour left before I'll be done with the 34. I'm kind of cheating here by, off-duty movement here, but it's how you, we'll just say, because I logged the time coming over here already, so, yesterday, so it's just kind of how we tend to do things if you want to get better miles. Like, I'm just sitting there picking my ass anyway. I shouldn't be denied a 34 for getting here 33 hours ahead of time or some shit. Alright, yeah, this is the OTR lane. The markings are fading out, but yeah, this is definitely the OTR lane I just saw. Alright, so wait on this guy to go by. It looks like he's waiting for them to check his trailer anyway. Alright guys, so I mentioned, I believe, I do not have a pre-plan yet. I talked to the other JCT driver. He actually does have one already. He picks up in Richland. You know, he used to here over in the Tri-Cities area, but it's not until tomorrow night. Yeah, and it's at this time of day, there's no way in hell I'm going to get a pre-plan until tomorrow. So, unless they need help covering something, and even then, it's like not until my 34 is up, which is still another hour-ish to go. I'm going to try to find a place to park over here. Because again, it's almost 10 p.m. This is a really bad time to be trying to find parking anywhere. So the first parking I can find, I don't really have to be at a truck stop now. I can always go over to the Loves later on if I can find something over here. See, this guy's parked like shit. This Martin driver. If he'd pull forward or further back, whatever, it'd be room for me to park there. But because he's parked just the wrong way, there's no room for anybody to park there. Yeah, this looks like it's full. If it comes down to it, no big deal. I'll go hang out at Love's until maybe someone pulls out of their spot or something. I don't really care. I don't want to get too far out of the area though, because we sometimes do reloads in Yakima or Salah, or maybe even open like Wenatchee. I don't think it's really the season right now for that though. So, oh yeah, this is the street. Now I have parked here on this street before as well. I don't know that it's necessarily legal, but I have done it before. Actually, it looks like it's set up now in a way where you can't. There used to be like some dirt area over here, but they made a right turn lane here now and there's no room there. So yeah, I'll probably just go back to the Loves, hang out, or maybe this spot right here. But I don't really want to park here on the side of the street of a busier street if I don't absolutely have to be. And then there's a sign right here saying no parking this side of the street. Okay, so I might be able. No, I can't. Yeah, I might be able to park on the other side of the street, but this side is a no-no. So, like I said, I'll probably just go hang out at Love's. There's a better chance I'll end up reloading either in Richland at the Lineage Logistics, or maybe at the Tyson or JBS? Tyson or whatever it is over there in Wallula. So I'm going to take a wild guess that somewhere in that ballpark will more likely be where I end up. But I have to be ready for the possibility I might need to go west from here. So again, I don't want to venture very far from here right now at all. There's a big area right here I can always use too. I just don't want to have to try to get myself turned back around, so I'm not really so inclined to try to park there when there's a better chance I'm going to have to turn around and come back here onto this on-ramp. So, yeah, again, I think I'd rather go for the Loves or something. I'm not sure if that way station allows overnight parking. I'll even park there if I'm allowed to. I just don't know if parking's allowed there. I'm not going to hold you guys up, though. Alright, so you all know what's going on. I don't, once I figure out what I'm doing, we'll have a new video for you guys wherever I pick up from, alright? And have some other discussion there. Alright, hope you all enjoyed, and alright, we'll see you guys on the next video, alright? Peace.